Hello everyone, my name is Blind Prodigy, and in today's live stream we are going to have our last stream before the Pokemon VGC Hartford Regionals, where I'm going to test this team out. I mean, it's very similar to the team that I've been using, though the Zarina, or Serena, however you'd like to say it, kind of blocks Amoonguss, which has been a pretty large problem for us, well, for this team, for me specifically. The past couple of weeks. So we're going to try this out, see how it does. If it does bad, well then I'm going to have to figure something out within the next 2 days. But regardless, let's just get right into it. Now, I haven't really played on Cart recently. I've been playing much more on Pokemon Showdown, but nobody ever accepts Open Team Sheet anyway, so you know, it's kind of the same thing regardless. I think right off the bat here, like, they might lead. They have a couple of leads they could do. I think my safest lead is probably just Frigoraph Medicham. Yeah, that works into just about everything that they could lead. Gonna bring Torkoal, and they don't really have a. They don't have anything to put me to sleep, so Slayper Queen sitting this one out. They have a lot of things that can beat up on Tropius. I think I just go with the top 4, actually. I don't really see any reason not to. Like, those feel like the safe 4 to bring. But otherwise, I'd have to commit Terra to make either of these two worthwhile. Yeah, we're just... yeah, sure. Also, I noticed my last stream picked up a lot of views, picked up like 200 views, so if you were one of those people that viewed the last stream or potentially subbed from it, thanks for stopping by, and thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. I have a lot of content planned after Hartford. I'm dedicating so much time to getting ready for this that, you know, I don't really have time to make actual videos. I promise you those are coming, though. Bronzong is probably going to go for Fake Out next turn. I don't really have a reliable way to beat down on it right now. Okay, so yeah, so Bronzong is definitely going for Trick Room. Gonna at least try to get rid of this Flutter Mane. This is Tinglu. That's a really... okay, that's not the end of the world. If that was Tinglu, that was a really unfortunate turn. I mean, this Arcanine's gonna take this thing chance. Oh, didn't? Okay. Wow. I was wholeheartedly expecting a Trick Room, but didn't go for it. Pretty good damage onto the Arcanine. Probably going to force Bronzong to either Terra or switch out. So they do have an Abomasnow, which I can only imagine is about to come in and get rid of my weather, right? Yeah, I don't really have anything to hit Bronzong very hard. I think we still Hyper Voice Fire Terra Eruption. If they do bring in Abomasnow to get rid of the sun. I'm almost certain Abomasnow still gets knocked out, even without the sun boosted eruption. So should be good. And if it's Sash, we doubled up with the Hyper Voice. Okay, so no switch. Possibly a Terra. Okay. Yep. Arcanine's still going to be going down regardless. And they haven't done any damage to Torkoal yet, so even if that Abomasnow... yeah, that knocked out. Kind of wish it didn't. I really would have liked to get the Throat Spray activated, but... you know, it is what it is. The fact that Abomasnow hasn't come in yet kind of makes me think Abomasnow's not coming in. Though, almost certain that if they did switch in Abomasnow, it would have just gotten OHKO'd by Eruption anyway. It's 4 times super effective, or 4 times weak to it, so. Like, I had a time once that, it was an Iron Bundle. It was an Iron Bundle and something else, and they brought in Abomasnow thinking that Snow would, like, save them, and it didn't. Torkoal Eruption. Okay, so they do have a Abomasnow. The Torkoal Eruption still knocked them both out. Wait, turn Trick Room we have left. 2 turns Trick Room. Do I have enough damage to knock out Abomasnow? I'm gonna find out. I'm in a pretty good spot right now. They're gonna have to use a Terra right here. It might be Terra Bronzong protect Abomasnow. I don't know if either of them were in Wide Guard. Okay, so it is protect though. They didn't Terra. Interesting. Still gonna do a ton of damage. Yeah, still knocked out. So what, they have Flutter and Abomasnow, right? Still have a turn of Trick Room left. I mean, there's no reason for me not to just Hyper Voice Eruption. I could have also did a play like where I brought in Medicham in the Torkoal slot. That way I could reset Sun, but I'm not even going to stress over it. Yet. I'm not going to stress over it yet. It's probably going to be like Water Terra. Yeah. Still going to be pretty good damage with both of them. Alright. Crit power. Okay. I finally got my Throat Spray activated. Is this another Dazzling? Yeah, okay. Ooh, Medicham's dead. Why did I think Medicham is still alive? Flutter should outspeed Abomasnow. I just need Flutter to knock out. At least knock out Abomasnow. Okay, yeah, double. I should have known that was double KO. Alright. First game back on cart. A win is a win. I could have probably played that differently, but Flutter Mane is Flutter Mane. Still very good, so. Even with snow, Torkoal Fire Terror Eruption is just crazy. It's so strong. I played somebody earlier that I think they were Specs Torkoal, and I actually had Tropius on the field, and I just spammed Wide Guard, and they couldn't do anything, which is pretty nice. Like, they would sit there and Shadow Ball Tropius, and then I would just harvest the berry back because of the sun. Oh yeah, Serena didn't have a Master Rank, because that was the first time I played with this team on card. Really excited for Hartford. There were a couple people that I met at a local a couple weeks ago that I know are going to be there, so it's going to be nice to see those people again. Hopefully everybody does well. Oh joy. Their lead is probably going to be like Murkrow Golden Go or Grimmsnarl Golden Go. Can't imagine them leading anything else, to be honest. I kind of want to go more of like a passive start here, but I know Golden Go almost certainly has Trick. I'm tired of getting hit with Trick on my Metacham, so I think I'm gonna go Metacham, Flutter Mane, Torkoal. They don't. Well, I guess they do. They do have priority and 2 Pokemon actually, but that's Prankster specific. Kind of want to go Tropius. I think I'm gonna go Tropius. Probably gonna end up being my Terra. I'm gonna have to try and stall. Okay, so yeah, Golden Go Murkrow. I'm expecting I mean, it could be a Make It Rain as well. Like, it could be a Tailwind, Make It Rain, which would be a bit scary. It could be even be like a Foul Play. A Foul Play, Make It Rain is really bad for me. I think I'm just gonna try to play this the safe route here. I don't know, my Flutter's bulky. I don't know if my Flutter's that bulky though. You know what? I don't know the calc, and I'm gonna learn the hard way what my calc is. If this is a Steel Terra, then it does not matter. My Flutter is just gonna get knocked out. Oh joy. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that was a pretty, that was a pretty bad play. I probably should have done what I was gonna do, though. I am getting this Trick Room up for free, and if you do knock out my Flutter Mane, Torkoal is coming in to unleash some havoc, so this should be a 100% knockout on Flutter. Yeah, that's perfectly okay. We're okay with that. Okay, it's Life Orb, so it's not Trick. Get my Trick Room up. could just close combat into Golden Go. Probably what I should do. But knowing that it's Life Orb, that is 100% a Protect Golden Go, so... do I need Eruption? Do I need Fire Terror right now? I'm trying to think if I need it for a Tropius later, based on what they had. Yeah, if they have a Garganackle on the back, I'm 100% gonna need that Terra. We're not gonna Fire Terra. I'm expecting a Golden Go Protect. Okay. Good. Okay. Yep, it's fine. We should be able to knock out Murkrow here. Yeah, definitely gonna be knocking out Murkrow here. Okay. Yeah, them missing that priority Thunder Wave. I mean, it doesn't really make the largest of differences, but it is incredibly annoying getting hit with okay, so yeah, those are Tatsugiris in the back. Bring in Tropius. 3-turn Trick Room left. I mean, realistically, I could Eruption, right? It would still do a ton of damage. I just realized I never used PP ups. Yeah, we're gonna Eruption. I know that Tatsu's coming in, which is fine. This Eruption is still gonna do not a lot. That was a bad play. I should have just done Clear Smog. Yeah, I should have went for Clear Smog there. That was a really silly play. I need to hope that I live through this. And I don't... Oh, I mean, it is Sun, so maybe I do, but... Yeah, that was a really stupid play. I should have just did Clear Smog and then had the read. Torkoal is kind of like my win condition here. Dumb play, but we learn from them most of the time. Ugh, yeah, that was silly. I definitely should have just Clear Smogged. This would have just completely shut down Sendozo. Would have made it useless. Now I need to hope that I live. Okay. Oh boy. Torkoal's tank though. Leftovers. Okay. I could also wide guard, right? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna wide guard Clear Smog. Go for the order up this time. Okay. Got one more turn to Sun, right? One more turn to Trick Room, one more turn to Sun. And this is probably a Protect, realistically. I bring in Meta Chain. They didn't Protect. Huh. Okay. Now I'm kind of wondering, like, do they have Protect? Like, they should, right? But... Okay, they once again did not Protect. This is... I want to say this is going to be an order up into Metacham. They're not going to Earthquake. I'm just going to go for an Air Slash. I am going to go for the Trick Room. Okay, yeah. No matter what I brought in right there, it was getting knocked out, so... Yeah, had I just used Clear Smog, that would have solved so many of my problems. Yeah, that Clear Smog turn would have put me in a much better position. Now I'm realistically, Torkoal's probably going to get hit with a Shadow Ball, and it's going to just put me in a really bad spot. That should be Dozo. Sorry about that. Kind of the same play as last game. I really don't want them getting... excuse me, I really don't want them reversing my Trick Room. It is interesting to see the Iron Hands here. Okay. Alright. Oh, man. Alright, so who made this team? This is definitely like a YouTuber's team. Because this is the second time that I've seen it. I can only imagine that this is supposed to be a Trick Room team. Okay. What's that? That's the one I... Yeah, so they're definitely slower than I am. Well, they're slower than these Pokemon, at least. Yeah, it does nothing. That's okay. I needed to get that Bird Spray. I guess I do need to be wary of an Aurora Veil, right? Because I don't know exactly what this team... Like, I don't know what's on it. I don't know what it does. I think my safe play is just bring in Torkoal, reset the weather, force them to switch out if they want to reset it again. They went for an Aurora Veil. Hell of a play. Is this a weakness policy of Abomasnow? Oh, okay. That was cute. I see what you're doing. Alright. Anita? Hi, how are you today? Thanks for checking out the stream. Yeah, they can't reset weather. Well, they can. They'd have to switch out into something probably very unfavorable for them. Curious to see if they Terra here. They definitely don't Terra Abomasnow. Abomasnow definitely gets knocked out here. However, vids, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that very much. After the Hartford Regional this Saturday, there's going to be more videos on top of the weekly streams. So, got some interesting stuff. I know I'm going to have an all-bug team. I have a couple other videos that I'm going to get ready to do. But thank you, though. I really appreciate that. This should still knock out no Abomasnow. Like, very easily. Yeah. I don't know what they thought that Water Tower was gonna do. Should be pretty easy GG here. I don't... Yeah, Arcanine's not going to be able to get them out of the situation. It might be Assault Vest, so I think I'm just going to Psyshock just to be safe. I mean, I'm still good to just Eruption Fire. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they couldn't Extreme Speed. Flare Blitz really didn't do that much for them. Alright, so that was a nice easy one. I didn't really have to think too hard. They misplayed turn 1 and went for a Fake Out. And that Fake Out pretty much settled the game for me. Not really sure why they would protect Bronzong in that situation. I really didn't have a way to do much damage to it. That's the second time I've seen that team on stream, though, so curious. Ooh, alright. They have a couple of starts they could do here. I'm not expecting Gyarados, Fluttermane to start, but they could. Orthworm Tinglu kind of puts me in a weird spot, just because of Shed Tail and Earthquake. I could potentially knock out Tinglu though, but sometimes when I do that, they Terra and my aggression is for nothing. I just lose. So, I still think the play here is Frigoraph, Metacham, Torpole, of course. I kind of like Tropius here. And the only reason I mean, Tropius struggles if it's like an Aerial Ace and a like Ice Spinner. But Tropius does really well against everything else. It can't be fissured, which is nice. Let's go Fluttermane. The tried and true, the 4. We know they work pretty well, so. Orthworm Gyarados. Ooh, okay. I'm expecting Gyarados to just taunt Frigoraph. So I'm just gonna set off the Hyper Voice now. I mean, I could Fake Out the Gyarados as well, but I like the Hyper Voice play a little bit better here. I don't really care if you taunt Frigoraph. Yeah, that was expected. Okay, yeah, so that was the start I was expecting. I was expecting a taunt and a Shed Tail. That's exactly what I got. Now, what's coming in behind is the question. Dragonite. Okay. So we're at least gonna get some damage into the oh wait, yeah, that's right. Hyper Voice is just gonna smack it anyway. Okay, Trick Room's up. I kind of want to Terra normal here. I think I'm going to. I think a Terra normal. I kind of want to bring in Flutter. I could bring in Torkoal, which would kind of shut down Gyarados. But Flutter just works a little bit better for me here, especially if they decide to switch out Gyarados in favor of Genpal. Well, I mean, I guess Torkoal would have worked very well as well. But Okay, Earthworm's coming back out. I wasn't expecting Earthworm. Now I'm kind of upset I didn't bring in Torkoal. Okay, smart. Yeah, just protect Flutter here. Hyper Voice is still gonna do a decent chunk to Earthworm. Dragonite's getting beat up pretty bad, so if it does decide to Earthquake, it's going to get hit by a Hyper Voice first. Curious to see if it's Choice Bandit though. Alright, no Protect. Yeah, so Dragonite goes down. Earthworm still takes a ton of damage on a Hyper Voice. If this is a heavy slam into Flutter, we're in... Ooh, Body Press. Okay. I got 2 turns of Trick Room left. I think I'm gonna protect Frigoraph. I'll just bring Metachan back in. Does Gyarados have... Gyarados does learn Earthquake, doesn't it? I know it used to, right? If it does no Earthquake, I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Because then Earthworm's gonna heal all of that back up. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Cool. Alright. So Earthworm should be going down here. Gyarados takes a good chunk of damage. Alright, so Frigoraph goes down. They haven't Terra'd yet. I'm almost certain this is a Ghost Terra Chempel. I'm going to call that it is. Wow, they didn't Terra. Oh, man. Okay. That's not ideal. Wow, they didn't Terra. Okay. Huh. Well, that's not good. Not that it mattered, but... Alright. Do I just Dazzling? Sucker Punch, I believe, knocks me out at this point. It definitely does. Sucker Punch definitely knocks me out at this amount of health. A Waterfall on Torkoal in Sun, though, I don't know if that does enough. Yeah, I think I Eruption. I'm gonna go for the Dazzling. I'm expecting a Sucker Punch. Oh, there's a Dust there. Alright. Yeah, that knocks out too. So. Alright. I need this Waterfall to do, like, absolutely nothing. Okay. I really needed that to knock out Gyarados, and I just lose. Yeah, it stinks. I probably should have just gone for the Protect, to be honest. I was expecting them to double into Torkoal, but I guess when it's as slow as it is, they just get rid of it anyway. Ah, it stinks. Had I just done the Protect, I would have won. Yeah, it's a knockout. Oh well. Can't win them all. I was in a situation where I had to guess whether or not they were going to Sucker Punch my Flutter or not. But, you know, whatever. That was a very winnable game. I'm not really too mad about it. I played it well. Just came down to a 50-50 whether or not they were going to attack my Flutter Mane or attack my Torkoal. And I guess wrong. Alright, got a pretty weird team here. Honestly, really, I don't think they have a way to set Psychic Terrain, not on command anyway. This might be the one game I don't bring Torkoal, just because of Armor Rouge. Bullet Punch, Shadow Sneak. I don't know if Glaceon learns Ice Shard or not. Even if it did, I don't think you run it on Glaceon. I think I'm going to lead Metachan Flutter. I think I still do bring Farigiraf. Serena does pretty well into a lot of this, actually. I'm going to bring Serena. Yeah, sure. Why not? Serena's Arena. I've heard it said a couple ways. Regardless, it's coming with me to this fight, so I don't think I brought it yet on stream. I normally only bring it for like teams that potentially put me to sleep. Like if there's an Amoonguss or a Brute Bonnet, I'm almost guaranteed to bring Serena. But... okay. I'm gonna bring in Farigiraf just to avoid a Shadow Sneak. I'm just gonna Dazzle him. Knock out the Disguise. Could also sub. But in the event that it did go for a Shadow Sneak, I'm in a much better position now than I would have been. Okay, not a Shadow Sneak. Trick Room? Question mark? Because my flutter's pretty slow. Alright, that's fine. Bye-bye, Mimikyu. Talk to you. Is that in Trick Room? I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's hilarious. That's awesome, actually. Okay. I don't know what Glaceon's effects are, like what their moves are, their abilities. Does it increase speed in snow? Okay. So I know Slowking's pretty slow. Alright, yeah, we outspeed. Do a pretty good deal to Glaceon there. Okay. Oh! Can we thaw out? Like turn one thaw out? Man. Oh, that's so frustrating. Of course, I didn't bring Torkoal this game either. Man. I actually don't know what this is. Just yeah. It's 59. I think it is a little bit higher on Serena. I think it's like 60. It might be 69 actually. Yeah, it is. Okay. I have a couple plays I can do here actually. I think I'm just gonna go for this arena one. Now, I do have to worry about a Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump would definitely, like, very easily knock out Fluttermane. I don't know any calcs against Glaceon, but I am Assault Vest, so I think even if a Freeze Dry does come out, I should be okay. Okay, Hydro Pump goes into Arena, does nothing. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Alright, so it has the Risen Evasiveness and Snow. Okay. That's good. That's great, actually. That's awesome. Try this again, shall we? I'm not even going for a fake out, I'm going for a knockout. Can't knock out Metacham. Yet, at least. I can't believe that low kick missed. We take that like a champ. Like a Metacham, actually. There we go. Nice. Talk to you? Talk to you. Alright. That was a nice Trick Room set they had, but they failed to recognize that my team is a Trick Room team. And set themselves up for failure setting it. They would have actually done much better not setting Trick Room. Okay. Trying to think. Mimikyu's gone. What is it? Vaporeon? It is Vaporeon. I was actually right. Do I go with the one that I know is gonna hit? No, I go for the one that I'm just trying to win the game. Trick Room's still up. Yeah, one turn Trick Room. I just go with the close combat. I go for all the high damage moves. Yeah, Zaruna's really slow. Talk to you. You set Trick Room against the Trick Room team. Welcome to closed team sheet. That was fun. They had a really cool team. I'm not entirely sure what they were trying to do with it. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I get Trick Room and Snow, but I don't know. It just didn't gel well enough. It also wasn't set up well enough, because if you're getting outsped that bad in Snow, I think, or excuse me, in Trick Room by another team, you need to fix your Trick Room. Like, you need to fix your stat line. Like, no team should outspeed you in Trick Room when you're the one setting Trick Room. What's up, Kyle? Yeah, I'm probably just going to use the core into Hartford. I'm testing out the 6th slot with Zarina, however you'd like to say it. Just because I use Sweet Veil, and it just covers my Amogus matchup. Moving past 3 weeks. That tournament went pretty well. I didn't have my version of it yet, with like different spreads and things that are a little bit more updated for Regulation C. And I actually lost the game because I was in Trick Room, and your Flutter was max speed. And I got outsped in Trick Room, and I actually lost on stream. It was really upsetting. I should have 2-0'd this person, and I ended up actually losing 2-1. Other than that, though, I went 2-2. I played my training partner in round 2 or round 3, and they knew everything that I was capable of, so it just put me in a really bad spot. I'm not bringing Flutter here. Yeah, I definitely like the team. I think after Hartford, I'm going to start building a team based around Umbreon, just because I love that Pokemon, and I'm a big proprietor of using your favorites. But yeah, the max speed got me a nice loss on stream. Big sad. Yeah, in Regulation C, it's not rare, but it is very uncommon to see max speed Flutter. The only time you're really gonna see max speed flutter is if it's paired with the Chi-Yu and they're just trying to early sweep. Like that's kind of what I was expecting to see right here. It just didn't happen. If they doubled into Metacham, I'd probably just lose, to be honest. Okay. But yeah, everybody was max speed flutter. Now it's kind of moved to like bulky flutter. And I actually could have wide. No, never mind. Yeah, now a lot of people are bulky flutter. Like this flutter main is definitely bulky. That should have knocked out. That definitely should have knocked out. Try to catch him in a sucker punch. But yeah, like even the flutter I'm running right now, the flutter I have now is like 0 speed, like 176 special attack, modest. Is that sash? Okay. Ooh, that was sash flutter. Huh. Interesting. I was expecting that to be sash. Genpal. Is this Life Orb Genpal? Am I about to be Big Sad on Icicle Crash? Oh wow. That flutter actually has more speed. Interesting. Yeah, so if they don't switch out, these two are 100% going down. Yeah, not really. It's not to say that you don't ever see it, but 9 times out of 10, like, you're gonna see Chi-Yu with Sash, or Chien-Pao normally just eats up the focus Sash on whatever team it's on. Oh, sick. How's that been going? Yeah. I would say, like, Chi-Yu gets the Sash a lot, but Chi-Yu also, a lot of people have been building it bulky, and, like, they run, like, Nasty Plot and Leftovers, which is a pretty interesting start as well. Nice. Yeah, I never really played VGC until this year, so I never really had a lot of Kecleon experience. Oh, now I know that that Chien-Pao isn't Sash. My boy Torkoal just knocks it out. Like, very easy. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't really know a lot about TCG, Armor Tail Blood. I don't really know a lot about TCG. Like, I would watch it, like, when the VGC streams were, like, paused. But I really have no idea what's going on. So lost. And this person just found out what Armor Tail is in Masterball here. We're, like, rank 5,000, and they just found out what Armor Tail was. And, like, they doubled down, too. Feels bad. If they don't have a wide guard this turn, this game is over this turn. Ooh. Okay, I still have Metacham, though. I still have Metacham and they tired. Yeah. Well, yeah, that is like the god of Pokemon. I could imagine it's pretty good. Okay, it's not Choice Band. Is this Double Protect? Fergrif probably goes down here, which isn't ideal. Hopefully, probably gonna take a nice little bit of damage here as well. Oh my Torkoal. No assault vest, Tinglu? Yeah, you're done. Yeah, this game's over. They have zero way to win this. I got all 4 of my Pokemon left. I'm sorry. Medicham did die. I got 3 Pokemon left. Yeah, that was back-to-back pretty easy ones. My opponent not knowing about Armor Tail just won me that game. And like the double down too is like way worse. Forgot to say, I got a big 20 championship points for VGC. 280 more, booking my trip to Japan. I ranked like 580 in Global Challenge 2. This was the only one I took really serious. I got my points for it. I like just finally got my points for it too. Like Global Challenge 3 was like a week or 2 ago. I just got my points from 2. I feel like I've seen this team recently. Have to be wary of T-Tar. I'm trying to think of what the start is. Yeah, it was with this team, except I didn't run Zarina or Serena. I actually ran Umbreon. I ran Skill Swap, Taunt, Safety Goggles, Umbreon. So anytime I caught an Amogus slacking, I pretty much just took it out of the game. I have no idea what I want to lead against this team. I think that's the move. I'm probably gonna have to save my Terra for Sleeper Queen at the bottom there. But yeah, honestly, like now that I've played it a bit more, I don't hate this regulation. Now that I kind of like know what to expect, like so many people run the exact same thing, it's very easy to counter. Like if I see a GM Pal, I can almost guarantee you that if I have a fake out user, it's gonna Ghost Terra turn 1. And that saves me the problem. Like, that saves me from having to waste a turn. Okay. But yeah, that saves me from having to waste a turn. Like, I know it's coming. No, I definitely need turn, right? Yeah, this team did very well into balance. Like Pala balance, it did very well into that core. Palafin's usage is like just completely dropped now though. It's pretty interesting. Because Palafin was like on every single team, and now you really don't see it very often at all. That did not do nearly as much as I needed it to. Gonna disable? I don't know. Okay. Huh? True Edge. He's probably in a better blade. Oh boy. Yeah, this team did very well into balance. Actually, I don't really good position. I don't have a good switching. Okay, I didn't get stuck in. Now I'm mad I didn't go for my hyper voice. Yeah. Shit. Pardon my language. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, it's disable. I was contemplating going for hyper voice. Not because I was expecting a protect, but okay. We are once again going to go for. Actually, how long does disable last? I actually don't know. Nope. Okay. Oh yeah, this. I'm gonna get bitter bladed into meta champs a lot, and this is just gonna be game over because I don't have a way to knock out Scarlet. I really needed that bitter blade to go into Pergraph. Okay, did go into Pergraph. This is definitely going to be a protect from Scarlet. I think I want to say I just double into Scream Tail and make sure I knock it out. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, just in case. Please don't miss. Oh, that's so brutal. Past couple games have been going so well, and that was just awful. He didn't protect either. Yeah, brutal. What's up, CBFFL? And I missed the power whip. Oh man, that is so bad. Just everything that could have gone wrong right there just went wrong. I could have just Terra Blasted it. I've been done with it. Okay. Well, I'm at least getting my Trick Room off this turn. Like, I'm guaranteed. That does very little for you. Good one. You and I both know I'm not a Boston fan. this game. I do not have a way out of this. Let me try this again. Please hit. No power. Please hit. Yeah, figured it was coming. I missed twice. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's just gonna call it quits. That's game. Do one. Well, actually, not entirely true. Though I really don't have enough damage output for Survival Edge. Sorry, Survival Edge. I'll be able to say it. Oh. This is why I want skill swap Umbreon, because if I was just able to skill swap Flash Fire, Torkoal would just be eaten right now. I at least knock out. I at least knock out a Screamtail. So I'm not getting 4-0 sweat. That's nice. I don't know if it popped up on the stream yet. I've had people calling me. So the team's general strat is to set up Trick Room. If you're not familiar with what Trick Room does, all the slowest Pokemon go first. So I set up Trick Room, and then I pretty much let Torkoal do the bulk of the work. This game was a really bad example because of Cerule Edge, which has the ability Flash. Well, this one most likely had the ability Flash Fire, which, if it's hit by a fire attack, it boosts its next fire move by like 50%. Yeah, Kyle actually made the team. So yeah, the goal is to set up Trick Room and to let all of your really slow Pokemon sweep. That team, I just really had no answer for Cerule Edge, and it just stomped me. There was nothing I could really do about it. I didn't play it particularly well, but yeah. There are a couple of components on this team that just work really well together, such as Farigiraf and Medicham. Farigiraf blocks any priority attacks, such as Fake Out, Aqua Jet, Jet Punch, which are Sucker Punch, which are all really, really common and all used, very often. This team that I'm looking at right in front of me has 3 priority moves that all get blocked by Farigiraf. Like Baxcalibur has Ice Shard, which is a priority move. Arcanine 100% has Extreme Speed, and Palafin has Jet Punch. All 3 of those are unusable against Farigiraf just because of its ability Armor Tail. The positive of that, too, is that it goes really well with Medicham because it does not block Medicham's Fake Out. I can hit opposing teams with Fake Out if I need to, which really just allows me to pretty much set up Trick Room for free. Unless... Oh, well, under most circumstances, I get to set it up for free. There are some times where it does not work that way, such as if a team leads like Fluttermane, which is a Ghost type, and something else that terras into Ghost, such as like Champao or Chi-Yu. Because it's a normal type attack, can't hit Ghost, so no bueno. Tropius is here kind of just to stall, and also does a really good job against many of the common threats, such as Fluttermane, Dondozo, Chi-Yu, Tinglu, Earthquake, and pretty much anything that can hit 2 slots. Tropius does a really good job of blocking that with Wide Guard. Also pairs really well with Torkoal, because in the sun, Tropius has a 50% chance to harvest the berry that they already used, so it allows me to just keep regenerating health over time. Not to mention, we have Leech Seed, so if I Leech Seed something, I'm getting, I think it's 1/8 of their maximum health every turn. Serena's the new one here, just because... I didn't even look what they had. Serena's the new one here, and that's really just because I'm so sick of Amoonguss, and Serena does a really good job of blocking Sleep Charm. I don't want to... Part of me wants to just protect and trick her with Medicham, just because I need Farigiraf for this team. I think that's what I'm actually going to do. I think I'm just going to protect Farigiraf, because they're probably going to double into it. I'm going to guess that's a Moongus. Yep. Shocker. Oh, wow. Alright. That was a really passive turn. Okay. Really hoping that I'm not about to get hit with an Icicle Crash. I'm really hoping it's like a Blade Rush or something. Something that I don't just get smacked around in one shot. Wow. Okay. I wish I knew what any of these characters meant. Yeah, we're not doing that here. So that's why I brought Zarina to the team. Because I'm tired of getting hit with Spore. And Amoonguss is dead. So, we're in a pretty decent spot here. Amoonguss is just so obnoxious. But now that neither of my Pokemon are spored, they cannot do anything with priority. Back's coming back out. Yeah, Medichamp's full health as well. Definitely Hyper Voice. Now, I could Terra Blast. I could actually also just Psyshock the backs. I think I'm gonna Hyper Voice though. Yeah, I could Terra Blast the Arcanine. Which I actually think I'm going to. Flutter. Cool. If they did not protect Arcanine here, this is a really, really good turn. If they did protect Arcanine, it's still not a bad turn, actually. Because now I'm set up pretty well for a Psyshock. Okay, they didn't protect Arcanine, so Arcanine is 100% going down here. Fuck you. I don't know anything about this Flutter, whether it's choice specs or like booster energy. Well, it's definitely not booster energy. I would have seen that already. I got one turn of Trick Room left, right? Yeah, one turn of Trick Room. We're just gonna put damage down onto Flutter, and just in the event that they do double protect, bring in Medicham just to set up for a fake out. Next turn. If they don't protect either, then I mean that's kind of crazy. Wow, they actually didn't protect. Okay, that still knocked out Flutter though, so we're looking pretty golden right now. Okay. Yeah, Fergraph goes down. That was actually the wrong call. I shouldn't have brought Zarina. I should have actually brought in Coral. Regardless, I'm getting this Trick Room up for free. So. What I should have done was brought in Torkoal, because I could have protected it. Oh well. We get our Trick Room back up for free. I could have actually probably just fake out low kicked, which would have been a much smarter play, but hindsight's 20/20. But yeah, that Farigiraf, like Medicham core, and even in this case, like Farigiraf Zarina, was able to navigate their team very well. Anytime you can remove an Amoonguss, like early in a game, just makes the game so much easier. Because Amoonguss has, excuse me, the Amoonguss has the ability to put your Pokemon to sleep. It has the ability to heal other Pokemon on their team. and has the ability to just switch out and heal its 33 up to 33% of its health whenever it wants to switch out. So eliminating Amoonguss early pretty much won me that game. What is this? Alright, I want to say this is going to be like a Flutter Glamora lead. It could also be like Glamora Woochan, but Woochan normally comes in later on this. Could also be like Klefki Glamora as well. Huh. It's nutty that like Amoonguss is as good as it is, or the team itself. I did a lot of talking a second ago, so there's a lot of points that could have been nutty. Klefki Scarlet. I don't know if Skeletor's learned Taunt or not. If it does, that could actually be really important. I don't think it does. Yeah, I don't think it does, so I think we're pretty safe to get a Trick Room here. See if I can the Klefki. Throat Spray? Oh, not Throat Spray. Just the booster personal. Okay. Prankster Klefki. I'm either going to hit with a Thunder Wave, or, I mean, realistically, they're just going to put up screens. Okay. I appreciate that. I'm now gonna hit you with a hyper voice that I should not have been able to hit you with. Yeah. Alright, light screen makes sense. Did nothing. Okay. So I'm going for Psyshock onto the Scarlet. I don't actually know how that interaction works, because Psyshock actually does physical damage, like it uses a target's physical defense. But I don't know if it is affected by oh yeah, because it's a former tail. I don't know if it's affected by light screen. It's not gonna matter. You can set up all the screens, it does not matter. Torkoal is so strong. They already wasted Terra too, so they're in a really bad spot. Yeah, 2 turns of Trick Room. I'm guaranteed to at least hit them one of these turns. I knock out Fluttermane, I'm pretty much golden. Because Wo-Chan does not have the damage output it needs to beat the rest of my team. And I still have a Flutter in the back as well. Alright, yeah, no protects. This game's over. Yeah, Psyshock's gonna knock out Flutter and we're good to go. Alright. Yeah, when this team gets online and things are clicking and I'm actually like thinking about my decisions, it's I thought I kicked something. Yeah, this team can be really strong into many of the common cores that are in Regulation C. I really wanted more open team sheet experience, but everybody on Showdown just denies you before you actually get the chance, so yeah, have to go to one of the Discord channels and see if anybody wants to battle. Probably only gonna do a couple more. Okay. I can only imagine that this is like... Alright, I think I know what they're trying to do here. It's probably gonna be Mousehold Annihilate. Now, what a Mousehold Annihilate start? I couldn't tell you, because they change these up so often. There's like Follow Me, Bulk Up. There's Beat Up into Rage Fist. There's a lot of things that you need to just kind of be prepared for Annihilate. And then I'm guessing they're going to want to try to bring in Flamigo to copy all that. So, we're just going to go with the tried and true. I don't even think I'm going to try to fake out. I think I'm just going to go like Protect, Trick Room. Depending on what they start, of course. They don't really have a lot of spread outside of Golden Go. Yeah, I think I just go to the special attack squad again. And Metagame. It's one of the only problems I run into with this team is that I'm so special attack dependent. Like, that's why I wanted to add Serena to also give me some physical attack. To give me something that's threatening outside of Metagame. And I would Golden Go. Oh, okay. Okay. This could be like Trick. Probably Trick Golden Go to give me a choice scar. Huh. I think I'm gonna go right at Annihilate, actually. I'm gonna try to set Trigger on my Metagame. If this is Rage Fist, make it rain into well, Make It Rain's gonna hit both, but if this is Rage Fist into Metacham, I'm not looking so hot. So much damage. Please be bulk up. Oh, alright. That works too, actually. So long as I got my Trick Room is all I cared about. Now you're in trouble. Not gonna be able to knock out Dragonite here. Kind of just hoping it's for text from Annihilate to make this turn feel a little bit better. Okay. I don't think this knocks out Annihilate. Annihilate is bulky boy. Oh wow, that knocked out Annihilate. Okay. That's pretty neat. Guess that Annihilate wasn't as bulky as I thought. Oh, so close. I really don't know anything about Flamigo. Like, I don't think Flamigo has Fake Out. I'd be pretty sick to my stomach if it did. It doesn't, right? The one good thing about getting to play like at home is I get to look this stuff up. It does have Faint, which, well, it might have Faint, which I do need to worry about. Yeah, no Fake Out. Can't worry about it. Alright, Eruption. I'm gonna bring in Flutter. The reason I'm bringing in Flutter is I'm afraid of an E-Speed into Metacham, and with Fake Out pressure, Metacham is still very important. Even with 1 health, Metacham can do a lot for my team. So, if this is an Extreme Speed into the Metacham slot, we are looking golden. Oh, it has Wide Guard. Oh, snap. I did not know that. It was an Extreme Speed, though, so we're good. Yep, that's fine. Alright, how many turns of Trick Room I have left? 2 turns of Trick Room. You're going right at this Flamigo. You're going right at this Dragonite. I'm expecting to get hit with an E-Speed. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not Specs, so... E-Speed is going to go into Torkoal here. It's probably going to... He didn't even E-Speed! Oh! You silly goose. Well, actually, it's... okay. Yeah, that's not silly, actually. That's a lot of damage. That's a KO. Oh boy. Alright. That's a dead Dragonite. Uh-oh. I don't think they Wide Guard again. I also don't know if that Golden Go is Specs or not. I'm about to learn the hard way. Please be Specs. Yeah, that's fine. Talk to you. That was definitely a Specs golden go. I should have knew that was Specs. That did so much damage turn one. But normally Fergraf can eat a make it rain pretty well, but that did a ton of damage. GG. Yeah, keeping Metacham alive was actually my win condition, and being able to switch in on that E-Speed was so huge. Alright, I actually think I'm going to call the stream there. We went on a nice little run today. Had a couple of losses. I think we had 3 losses. 2 of them could have been avoidable. The one I just got outclassed, so rule edge was definitely a big problem for me. Hey, we're at 2,500. Right, thank you to everybody that stopped by today. I really appreciate all the views and all the talking in the chat. It definitely makes me, more inclined to stream. So, thank you to everybody that stopped by, and I will see you next Wednesday, same time. See ya.